right. Welcome everybody to Hearth and Home. We had a couple little bookkeeping things to do. That's why it took a little longer to start. But we're back, and previously on, the party is exploring an old mine up in the mountains. They've been led here trailing some witches of the Coven of Breadoria. Perhaps missing some of the information, but they got enough that it led them here. That in reference to the part last session when you guys were like, hang on, why are we here again? That made me laugh. But yeah, so they're here hunting down witches, which were plaguing the town of Hearthhope. And then further on, they realize that this may extend far further than just one small town in Averlin. It may extend into a much larger thing. As within this mine, they're learning that there are captives chained up and sort of brainwashed in a way to continue mining this pale yellow ore that can be found in veins within the caves. And in the last session, they looked around a little bit, heading down to a deeper level of the mine with a ladder. And then they stumbled across another ladder that went even deeper. And Flimp decided that he wanted to explore further into the mine. And the party was a little more hesitant on that. They said we should look around the floor that we're currently on before we delve any deeper. And Flimp... Don't hit me with that, Jay Bolger. I'll add more. And so Flimp continued further into the mine and split up from the rest of the party as the others decided to stay on that floor for a moment. And then they decided that rather than taking the rusty old ladder, they would attempt to take the elevator down further. Upon which, after returning to the elevator, they discovered that the elevator does not go down further, it only goes back up. So they ended up taking... yeah, every time you guys bring it up in chat, I add another bridge. And the elevator went back up to the first floor, which they'd already been to. And they went, oops, and decided to take it back down. Upon which the elevator began to creak and tremble and break as it fell out from under them. They managed to hop off in time, and the elevator fell away and is no longer usable.
So in a way, it did go all the way down.
Yeah, just very, very quickly and with a very quick stop. Yeah, so then they decided to look around just a little bit more for any other ways down, and came across a maze-like section of tunnels that... I'm getting some background noise from somebody. Maze-like series of tunnels with some minecart tracks running along them. And there they found a couple items that they haven't really discovered any use for yet, but they also found an old man sort of wasting away, continuing to mine as he was chained up. And they talked to the old man and managed to snap him out of whatever was brainwashing him. And then freed him of his chains. And he seems weakened and exhausted, but still alive. And so they decided to escort him to a small river that they found running through the caves, so that he could drink some water and refresh himself before they asked him for a little bit more information about what's going on in this mine. And upon escorting him a little bit towards that river, they were set upon by some creatures, leathery, scaly skin, and sharp fangs and claws, which sort of jumped out of the shadows along the cave and attacked them. And the party managed to fend off the creatures and protect the old man. He only suffered one relatively superficial wound, which they bandaged up. And that is where we return, with Flimp still separated from the party. And the other three, Koja, Naraka, and Hilda, up here with this old man. We ended right when the fight ended, so we return to the twisting railways. Deep within Half Moon Mine. Are you in the blurry zone again?
Only a little bit.
Only a little?
Sad.
Alright. So, where we return, the monsters lie motionless on the ground. And you help the old man to his feet as he sort of coughs slightly. And you are now ready to keep moving. What would you like to do?
Yeah, let's
And-
get him some water.
Yeah, I forget where the way to the water is, but we'll get there.
It was right, I think.
Okay. You know what? We'll get there when we get there.
One way to find out.
Walking.
I remembered last session, but I do not now.
Alright.
We going?
Oh, actually, we're
Yeah,
just gonna stay
Is
here.
everyone not moving, or is my connection bad?
Oh. We're all just kind of generally moving. Just leave him by. It's whatever.
Yeah, you're making.
Let's go get water by ourselves.
You all sprint off in the direction of the river, leaving this hobbling old man behind.
Well,
Wait.
they are carrying him, so
Yeah, I know.
he'd technically be going as fast as
Maybe
they
he
are.
should be such dead weight.
Yeah, I know. I was
Not
just kidding.
dead,
What the
ugly.
fuck, Coach?
I'm kidding.
I can
Out
carry
of
him.
character.
Don't be me.
Out of character.
All right. You help the old man down back towards the main shaft where the elevator fell. They just replaced Old Man Flimp with a new old man. Same thing, right?
Oh, hey, bro.
Me now. No. Put us back.
Yeah, if you want to stay teeny, then you shouldn't bring it up, and I won't notice.
Yeah,
Okay. Never bring it up
And
again.
rock.
Got it.
Just gotta keep it hush hush.
I was not the
your
first one.
big minotaur mouth shut.
Well, yeah, but you're the one who wanted to stay small, so.
Okay, whatever. I give up.
Yeah, you better.
Wait, did we go this way?
I'm pretty sure.
I think you walked in here, went, and just turned around.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like us.
Water is.
It does sound like you.
Yay,
Okay, yes.
water.
Yay!
He can take a bath while he's in here.
No, he's drinking this.
Oh, he can drink first.
Oh, come on, I didn't say anything.
Yeah, but I'm aware of it now.
Damn it. You ruined it for the rest of the class.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
That is
Naraka
actually,
reminded the teacher that you have homework due.
Yeah, yeah. I definitely haven't done that in real life ever. I totally am not hated by all of my 5th grade classmates. Sorry,
Yeah, that
y'all.
sounds in character.
Yeah.
I'll stand guard over here.
All right, the old man sort of hobbles over to the river and falls to his knees and begins to scoop up water with one of his shaking hands.
I'm gonna
And-
go downstream and rinse off my sword a little bit.
Okay.
These guys are very smelly.
Smart idea.
Yeah, Koji, you can see that the river does flow downstream. The river's flowing pretty fast. and it flows off in this direction here.
Also, sorry for interrupting.
Down. No, it's fine. Down a bit of a side tunnel here, filled with water. This rushing river.
Wouldn't it be funny if we could like make a boat and then just go?
That sounds like an awful idea.
Skip the entire dungeon and just go through the water system.
I mean, well, you guys know how to swim.
Yeah, but I'm not sure. A few of us may not want to. Staring pointedly
one of
at
us is
Koja.
a cat.
Yeah, one of us is a cat. So
Right. So the old man takes a few sips from the river, and then leans back a little bit, still seated, and looks a little bit refreshed. He says, "Oh, that's better. I feel like I haven't drank anything in years."
You probably haven't.
as far as he's not dead though. Can't go that long without water. The logistics of the
magic
brain.
involved.
Yeah. But then how would they be dying from like emaciation and like starvation?
We'll figure it out.
It's not my place to consider. I don't know anything about magic,
Yeah,
so I'll leave it
Absolutely
to
not
somebody else.
magical over here.
yeah.
The
I'll
old
leave this to Flimp.
the old man just sort of rests for a moment, sort of taking everything in, and says, "You lot, what are you even doing here?"
We're looking for witches.
We're on a witch
A
hunt.
witch.
Multiple witches, maybe,
We're
possibly.
not really sure they're in here, but there's information at least, clearly.
A witch at least. An
At least
entire
one.
coven at most.
I see. Well, if you're looking for witches, I believe you're in the right place.
Oh, good. We didn't waste our time.
Oh god, please don't tell me he's the witch.
He just turns into a witch.
And then
We're
he
like,
transforms into the big bad guy. No.
That would be a hell of a reveal.
Yeah.
He does not. He says, my memory is still hazy. It all feels like quite a long time ago, but I remember the face of a hag, twisted and cruel looking. I believe that is one of the witches in question.
Was she an especially wide one?
No, she was thin and wild looking.
Don't think we haven't met that one yet, guys. So we got at least one.
We're going to.
Would that at all describe the portrait we saw?
No, the portrait you saw in Sister Olm's tower was of a beautiful looking woman, very clean and put
that's
together.
Two. That's two. Okay. Start keeping tallies. Crazy one, pretty one, and we already killed two other ones. So
Big fat one.
fat one and really short one. It's the four horsemen of the apocalypse. Tall, small, pretty, crazy. Perfect. Got it all.
The old man just kind of looks around and at the cave that he's in and says, This is Half Moon Mine, correct?"
I believe so.
I believed it to be abandoned.
Well, it seems to be by the town at the very least.
You mean Rockfall, yes?
Yeah.
Yes, Rockfall many years ago gave up mining in Half Moon Mine. Koji is maybe a little quiet. I'll see if I can fix it on my end though.
I think it's just how far away my mic is.
No, sometimes I
get a little.
sometimes I turn you down. I don't mean to be mean, but
Yeah,
there was
same.
a session where you were louder than everybody else, so I turned you down a little bit, and it carried over, so you're a little quiet this one.
Just mutes Gojo entirely. Whew.
Well, sometimes I also like push my mic away from my mouth because I'm a little self-conscious about all my mouth noises.
You an ASM artist?
Well, yeah, I'm trying to avoid that. I don't want to be panting and swallowing next to the mic.
Should be better now. And where was I?
Right here.
Thank you.
It's a
Sorry.
town game of mining.
The town, yes, they gave up mining in Half Moon Mine. At least maybe, well, I suppose, what year is it?
I'm told what year it is. I forget what year it is. Oh,
I
God.
did.
I need to read this down.
We heard it, but I forgot to.
772.
Yeah.
772.
Okay.
You
I
would
feel like-
you would be aware of this, so there's no trouble reminding you.
Okay, I wrote it down. I feel like an idiot now. I wrote it down.
Oh, sure you did.
I did. It's in my notes underneath what Adelaide's full name is.
I wrote it down in my brain.
All right, it is 772.
772.
I see. So that would have been well over 40 years ago
That sounds about right.
when the town gave up on Half Moon Mine. You see, back then, Rockfall was a bustling, busy town, and folk from all over came prospecting for rare minerals in the mine. And, well, around 40 years ago, we had our biggest year, and that was when the miners discovered something. They discovered a vein of ore, an ore unlike any we'd ever seen before. And the miners, this was quite a discovery. They began feverishly mining all that they could find. I believe they called it Alexandrite, the ore, after the men who discovered it. And, well, that was Rockfall's most profitable year. Folk from all over came to get a part of this boom of ore, and the mine saw its most busy years with activity happening all the time. And then a year or two later, after the discovery of the Alexandrite veins, that was when folks started to get sick, you see. The miners who were harvesting this ore, they began to find blisters on their skin and cough up yellow phlegm. And, well, most of them that came down with this sickness They eventually were killed by it. But even before it claimed their lives, we noticed behavioral changes in the miners. Some of them more irritable, some of them more passive. Personality changes. And with everyone coming down with sickness, folk began to leave the town. And then the miners began to pass away, and well, that was when Rockfall began to see its worst years. With most of the townsfolk gone, only those with the money to leave were the ones who were able to. And so it became, well, a bit of a ghost town. And it remained that way for quite some years. And well, this is where my memory starts to get a little bit hazy, I'm afraid. I remember disappearances in town, but to be honest with you, most of the folk leaving Rockfall was a relatively common occurrence, so I don't think many of us put much thought into why they were leaving. But now that I find myself waking up in this mine, I begin to have a feeling in my stomach that perhaps they weren't just moving away.
Yeah, no kidding.
He pauses for a moment and takes some more sips of water. Leaving you ample room to ask questions if you wish.
Was the Alexandrite used for anything specifically?
He finishes taking a couple sips and swallows and says, well, that wasn't my expertise. I more just helped organize things in the mine. I never really looked into the properties of Alexandrite. All I know is that folk considered it pretty valuable, as it was a rare new mineral, and there was quite a bit of it found in the mountains here. As for what it does, that's outside my field of expertise.
So it was popular because it was new and also rare. So,
Yes.
okay. So at least in the beginning, I guess, there wasn't anything nefarious used for it, but then that makes you wonder what exactly these people are using it for. This is confusing. My head hurts.
Your head hurts.
Yeah, from
We
all
have
the
to make-
thinking.
Well, it seems like it's related to all that goo that we saw in the forest, and the witch there was like mind controlling some of the goblins, right? It might have something to do with that.
Then you have to consider how did people find out that it's like mind controlling? Is it just from like the side effects? Huh. This is Did some thinking here.
I think we've learned enough for now.
Yeah, I don't think I can take any more information.
It's okay. I'll do the thinking for you both. It's all right.
Thank you.
No thoughts, head empty.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, head very full right now, unfortunately.
I'm not exactly sure how safe it is in here, but you should just try to stay here and get some of your energy back. We need to go find our friend.
I was gonna say, are we just leaving him here? But then I was like, yeah, you know what? That's probably probably for the best if we just leave him
I
here.
mean, we won't know if it's dangerous unless we come back and he's dead. Unfortunately.
He takes a couple more sips from the water and then turns back. What if there are more of those creatures that attacked us?
That is an unfortunate possibility, but there could
I-
just easily
If there
be
are,
more
we'll
of them
take
wherever
care
we're
of them.
going.
I can't give him my other weapon because it's a great axe, and he's old, so I don't think he could lift it.
I do have a dagger I can lend you if that can make you feel better.
And if there's too many, we'll run.
Run! He's tell the old guy to run away. I mean, try his best, but
You could just pick him up and run.
but we're not gonna stay here. We gotta leave him
I guess.
because, like, we can't. I don't. I mean, I don't know. I mean, we could take him with us, but
I think that's a much more dangerous possibility than leaving. To be
exactly
honest.
because I mean, it's just like water. Like, more monsters may show up, but we didn't really notice anything in here the first time, and they weren't here when we came back. So
We can't really be sure either way, but like with the information we have, I think him being here is the safest.
like, we could send him to the room where we were and be like, hey, yo, if you go up this really, really long ladder, there's, like, beds and stuff. But also, he probably couldn't climb that far,
Yeah.
so I think this is probably the best option, at least, for now.
Are you sure you don't wish me to help you fight?
I don't want to put you in harm's way. Is all it is.
I understand. Perhaps it is best I rest these old bones for some time.
And I'm gonna take my dagger out and just put it on the ground next to him and say, I'm not sure how effective you can be with it, but it's better than you having nothing.
He picks up the dagger and sort of clutches it with both hands. See his hands kind of shaking still slightly. Thank you. I shall hold on to it.
Now I guess we better go try and find Flip.
Yeah. We don't know where the man is. We gotta go. We have to go find our own resident older man.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like
You rest
dead
up,
somewhere,
big
and
guy.
we're like, "Doo-doo."
I can't wait for us to find him and turn out that he's not dangerous.
He's just like chilling, and the whole time we've been like,
Yeah.
has our old man finally like kicked the? I just combined kick the bucket and hit the. I can't do this today.
It's okay.
Yeah, my brain is smooth. No lines. It look like raw chicken.
All right. What do you do now then?
The ladder was on the same floor that we're on right now, right? I forget.
I think. Because we went back down after we took the elevator. So.
Yeah, I think it's just in the room on the left.
Yeah.
Yeah, through the water.
Past there, but still, you know.
Did we go down?
I don't think we did. I think we just went through the river.
You mean down on this screen, yeah? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
You came from that direction.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
right.
where we came from.
Yeah. So straight ahead from where we are is where the ladder was for that
Yes,
flunkiest. Yes.
Come on, you slowpokes.
Excuse me, I don't have a
No.
good mouse. Okay, fine,
Alright.
I guess. You want to fight? You want to fight?
So you guys are making your way back along this passageway across the river towards Flimp, yes? Or towards
Yes.
the ladder that leads further down?
Yeah.
That is your intention? Alright, then this will be our time to head back to Flimp. Because we need to determine what you find down there.
Should we deafen again?
No. It's fine.
Okay.
You just don't influence anything that happens. That's all I ask.
No problem.
Yeah. All you need to do is don't metagame, but other than that, you're free to listen. Alright. So. Flimp, this... we'll just do a tiny little recap. Just for everybody and the players.
Yeah.
So Flimp, you back in time a little bit. You reach the bottom of this rusty old ladder and see where that cascading waterfall pools at the bottom. And then you made your way, looked around this cavern a little bit to see some large rock formations with some moss growing on them. And sort of sitting at the edge of this pool of water was what you saw to be a skeleton. And you took a look at it and found that it seemed to have died from blunt force trauma. As it's sort of deformed slightly with its head at a awkward angle, and parts of its skull have been sort of broken against this rock. And after taking a look around this room, you decided, rather than heading back up the ladder, you would press on further. Correct?
Correct.
All right. Then you make your way towards the northern side of this room and down this hallway, which continued for a little bit. And that was where we left off last time. I didn't show you
Sounds
anymore.
about right.
So, 1 second. You make your way down this tunnel. For about 8 or so minutes traveling, with only really your dark vision to help you navigate. And then you see a flickering orange light up ahead, just sort of off to the side slightly.
I think as soon as I see light, I would attempt to move quietly and stealthily.
All right, make a stealth roll for me.
We'll see how well this goes. It's a nice 12.
All right. All right, so you make your way down this tunnel here, and as you near the flickering light, you realize that it is a torch sitting just off the side of a crossroads here along the tunnels. The torch is along the path to the right, but there is another path straight ahead of you that carries on some way.
I think I'd check down this one first.
Okay. You move down towards a hall here and carry on for another several minutes in just the silence of the cave. And only really just the slight sound of moisture occasionally dripping from the ceiling of the cave. And eventually, after some time walking, you find yourself.
Did the torches continue along the way?
They do.
Like all the way down that hall? Okay.
And eventually, you see the passageway begin to widen. And you see more torches up ahead. And find yourself in a long, wide cavern. Within that cavern, you can see some metal cell walls, barred in iron, and several more torches lining the cave wall. Within the cells, you can see silhouettes of some figures within the one closest to you.
I guess I'll creep up to the first one.
All right, you near the first one, and you can see that there are two people in this cell. Both seem to be female.
Are they conscious?
They are.
And did they notice me?
They do not. Both of them are just kind of sitting. This one is leaning against the bars facing away from you, so she does not see you. This one is just sort of, you can see her sort of sitting, and she has her face, she's like holding her face in her hands.
Hmm. I'm gonna cast a message on this one right here.
All right, what do you say?
Hey, are you guys alright?
You see her sort of jump slightly with a start, and she spins her head. Looking around first, you see her sort of swivel her head looking off in that direction, and then she doesn't see anything, so she turns around, and her eyes settle on you. And then she doesn't respond with message, she instead just speaks in a bit of a hushed voice and says, You, what are you doing here?
Well, at least someone around here is sound of mind.
She sort of approaches the bars so that she's right up against them.
Is there a door here on the front?
There's a door right here.
Probably locked.
Yes, there's a lock on it.
God damn it. How solid does this metal look? Does it look like old, or is it...
In comparison to the leftover equipment and things in the mine, this looks newer.
Okay.
And quite sturdy.
Alright.
The other woman
Look.
is still holding one hand to her face, but has looked up at the side of the other woman talking to you. This woman has sort of looked up and is still holding one side of her face, covering it.
Okay.
But she's now looking at you too.
Look, I don't have the means to get you out right now, but I have friends coming that probably can. Do you know where the witch is? Or the hag?
You said you came here with other people.
Mm-hmm.
Where are they?
I don't know.
So you wandered off down here by yourself?
Clearly.
It's dangerous down here, don't you know?
No shit.
Listen, can you check in on Duncan for me? In the other cell. Across the way.
Yeah, I just need to know, where does this path down here lead, do you know? Have you guys been moved at all? I need to know what I'm dealing with.
I've never been brought there. But from time to time we hear screaming from that direction. And that is an ill omen. I advise you to remain cautious if you head that direction.
Alrighty. I'll check on Duncan.
Thank you. Please return and let me know how he's doing.
Alrighty.
You make your way over to the other cell, where only one figure is sitting in there. A relatively young-looking half-elven man. And he's sitting down and just sort of staring off in this direction as you
I'm gonna
approach.
wave my hand and see if, like, he looks at me or reacts.
You don't get any response from him.
Yeah, okay. Did they take him over in that hall down there?
No, they didn't. But he stopped responding to me when I called out to him. And
How
I
long
began,
ago?
well, some time now, but he used to respond. I feared the worst, that he may be dead, but he's still there, right?
Yeah, he's still alive. We've noticed this with a couple of the other miners throughout the cavern, where
What do you
they
mean
just seem unresponsive.
unresponsive? What do you mean by that?
They don't react to you at all. You can wave in front of them, talk to them. They don't say anything, they don't do anything but mine this ore.
I see. You see her sort of like pause for a moment. She strokes her chin. And then she hops to her feet. And makes her way over to a plate here. And you see her just sort of bend down and do something. Fiddling with the plate. And then she makes her way back to you. She says, I have a suspicion. And if what you say is correct, then perhaps I may be right.
What's your suspicion?
Well, the witch that you speak of, I will warn you, I have seen more than one in these caves.
Yeah, I figured.
Though, I cannot say where they are. Well, the witch that frequents this part of the cave, well, they bring us food sometimes. And, well, I didn't trust the food, so I began casting a spell on it to purify it.
Well, that's definitely why you're still here.
And I always cast it when the witches weren't around, and it seems to have kept me and Jessamine here alive. But I couldn't purify the food over there in the other cell, which is perhaps why Duncan has stopped responding to me.
Yeah, I think that's definitely why.
She takes a couple moments and steps away from you, and sort of kneels beside the other woman and says, Jessamine, how is your injury? Let me take a look at it. And the other woman moves her hand from her face, and you can see in the torchlight that she has a very large sort of slash across her face that is still bleeding. And the woman that you were talking to says, it still looks quite bad. And then she tears some cloth from the hem of her dress and says, "Here, hold this to your face and just try to stop the bleeding, all right?" And the woman does
I'm
so.
gonna reach through the bars and try and hand them the old healing potion that I found up in the wherever that was upstairs. Here, use this.
She takes it and sort of turns it over in her hands, looking at it, and says, "What is this? Is this healing properties?"
Yep, I believe so. We'll find out if it's not.
You're all right with
Bad
me?
first impression.
You're all right with me using this on her? She's not in any
Of course.
She's not in any life-threatening danger.
Neither am I.
All right. She brings it over to Jessamine and kneels again and says, "Here, Jessamine, try and drink this. Our strange friend here has brought it to us, and I believe it has healing properties, so this should help your injury." And the woman uncorks it and then tips it up to Jessamine's lips, and she begins to drink. Part of the way through drinking it, you see her just sort of cough and splutter some of it up again, but she continues to drink and seems to hold it down. And then the woman says, "All right, keep the cloth on there a little longer just to make sure, but I believe that should help." And then she returns to the bars and says, "Thank you, stranger, for your help. What's your name?"
I'm Flimp, what's yours?
"My name is Ellison."
How do you spell that?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna go scout ahead. I'll be back soon.
"I see. Do be careful. I don't want you to end up like us."
Yeah, that would be mighty unfortunate, wouldn't it? And then I'll just turn and head. No, I'm definitely, like, full caution. And trying to see if I can hear anyone ahead or...
All right, just hold for 1 second.
Okay.
All right. As you sort of make your way around here-ish, past the other cell, Duncan's still sitting, just sort of quietly staring off into the distance. You begin to hear thudding footsteps from further ahead of you down this hall here. And as they draw a little closer, it's not just a thud, it's sort of a thud combined with a wet slapping noise.
I'm gonna try and run.
All right. As you reach about here in front of Ellison and Jessamine's cell, so just hold for a sec. You notice something. All right. Give me 1 sec.
Frickin' Duncan, dude.
All right. So from the sort of dancing shadows down along the hall that you came from, you see a figure almost meld out of the shadows.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Alrighty, I'm fucked.
And they stroll very confidently out of these shadows that dance from the torchlight and take a couple steps towards you. And you hear this raspy, whispering voice from the far end of the cavern that says, "Well, well then. Is that a little rat I see scurrying about in my darkness?"
Sure is.
Well, we can't have that, can we?
Well, you could, but you won't.
The figure, as they step from the shadows, looks wild. Her hair is messy and white, and her features are pointed and cruel looking. She has sharp fangs and glowing eyes and twisted horns.
Flimp's got some cojones.
She takes another step towards you, barefoot with sort of gnarled, clawed feet.
I'm gonna cast a message on Ellison.
Okay.
You got any way to get out of that cage?
She responds using your message. No.
How is the door attached?
With a hinge. Same as any other cell door.
Yeah, I know. Like, is it something that I think I could blast off? Or is it pretty solid?
The cages are newer than the rest of the mine, clearly installed here after it was abandoned, and so they look pretty sturdy. That's all I'll say.
Yeah. If only I had taken a second level spell instead of two firsts.
Right.
Oh well.
The figure takes another step towards you. She has a cruel grin spreading across her toothy smile.
Alright, so how are we gonna do this?
She lets out a small little giggle. And then you see her raise one of her hands.
Incoming spell, here we go.
And you can see she has sort of talons at the end of her fingertips. Sharp looking, dangerous looking claws. And then she just raises that one hand and then snaps her fingers. And from all around you, the torches are snuffed out. But even further than that, you are plunged into total darkness.
Oh, great.
And then you hear just from off in the distance that same whispering voice.
Can I tell the direction?
It shifts as if it's all around you. And you hear it say, "Like I said, little rats scurrying around in my darkness. And all on your lonesome, too."
Alright. Am I able to keep the direction that I was facing before I was in this darkness?
You haven't moved, but you are plunged into pitch black.
I will attempt to run in the direction that I think is the witch.
All right. Just to clarify, you are um, moving on combat terms now.
Oh, okay.
So you have your combat limit on your
Oh,
movement.
okay.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, I'll move 25.
All right.
Am I out of the darkness?
You are not.
And I'll move another 25. I'll use my action.
Okay. You're using. Let me see. One second.
I'm gonna run right into her.
Give me one moment.
Mm-hmm.
Let me adjust the ambiance. All right. From out of the darkness, as you steel yourself and sprint forward, you feel claws tear at you.
I'll cast shield. I don't know
Alright.
if that helps, but
That brings your AC to 20, correct?
I think so.
It does not help.
Yeah. Thought I'd give it a try.
Alright. Am I missing something? Oh, yeah, there we go. Alright. You take 4 slashing damage as these claws tear at you.
Is that all you've got?
And then you feel them twist. And you feel a sickening feeling as you take 5 more necrotic.
Alrighty. Oh wait, I cast shield. Just for clarification, when I cast shield, it reinstated part of my arcane ward, so it gave me 2 temp HP.
Okay. Alright, so it's still your turn, technically. You used your action to move.
Yep, that's I think all I got.
Alright.
I don't have anything I can do bonus action with, so.
When you took the damage from the claws, you felt a presence near you, but as you end your turn, you feel it slip away into the shadows.
Yeah. Okay.
And now, it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
As you come to a stop here, you feel something all around you. Make a strength saving throw for me.
Strength saving throw. What the hell? That's a 5.
All right.
Ah, god damn it, dude. Wow. Alrighty.
Then you feel the shadows lash out with these tendril-like arms as they grab at you.
Mm-hmm.
And you take 9 necrotic.
If only I was level 5.
All right. It is now your turn again.
I'm just bolting. Same direction.
All right. So
Full
what
50.
you what you in your mind perceive to be the hallway? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You sprint your way down the hallway. Still in total darkness.
Yep. And I wouldn't know that to be a blindness or spell, right? Like I don't know what it is that has
You
been done to
don't
me.
you don't know what it is that's been done to you, but it is definitely magical in origin, as in any normal darkness you can usually see.
And there was no saving throw or anything. It's just everything went dark.
Everything went dark.
Okay.
All right. So you run off. Is that all then? You don't have anything else you can do, right?
Well, I moved 50 feet. That's all I
Move 50
got. Yeah.
All right. The shadows seem to shift and move around you, unnatural and unlike normal darkness. You cannot see through it. It is thick like a fog. So ending your turn, your AC goes back down to 15. You have magic armor up, yeah?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Alright, it's not on this token, so I wanted to double check.
Yeah.
I'll add it for you.
Actually, it might have been worn off. I don't know how long we've been in this cave, but
What's the time frame on it? It's like 8 hours, right?
it's 8 hours, yeah.
You still got it. You're fine.
Alrighty.
So you're back down to 15 after you end your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Feel the effects of shield wear off. And then you feel something slam into your back. And hear crackling energy from behind you as pain jolts into you from behind.
I would cast shield again.
Alright. Then it doesn't hit you.
Great. Thanks, shield.
Poggers.
I get 1 win. That's all I need.
'Alright, then it's your turn again.
50 feet. Or until I hit a wall. Whichever comes first.
As you reach here, You slam face first into a cave wall.
How many feet was that? Was that the full 50?
You
I
still
hit the
got
wall?
5 more feet.
I'm turning left and I'm going down.
All right. It occurs to you that the torch that you saw on your way there has also been extinguished, and you're still in pitch black darkness.
Yeah. I'm figuring at this point I'm just going through the whole cave in utter darkness, and I'm just guessing where I'm going, so we'll see.
All right. Is that all then?
Yep, action and movement.
All right. The shadows shift around you again. And your shield fades once more.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear that same crackle from behind you.
Yep.
As it slams into you. And you take 8 force damage.
8.
Yes.
Alrighty.
All right. You hear all around you in the darkness that same raspy, whispering voice. What's the matter? Scurrying off into the darkness like a little rat? It's your turn now.
I figured. Well, I'm not making it out of here, so I'll move back.
Okay.
My 25 feet.
All right.
And I'm just gonna sit down on the ground.
Okay. You hear raspy whispers from the darkness. Given up, have we?
I don't know about that. I mean, clearly there's no point in running.
And this is your solution?
It's a solution.
Perhaps. But is it a wise one?
I was never one of the wise gnomes in my village.
Make another strength save for me.
Mm-hmm. Natural one. for a total of 0.
Alright. Well, that does make sense. You are just chilling.
Yeah.
Alright.
If it does damage, I'm unconscious.
7 necrotic.
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
Alright. Then I think that's a good time probably to go back to the others.
Yeah,
As
I agree. Should I
dark,
make death saves, or what are we doing here?
not quite yet. Darkness fades
Okay.
to unconsciousness, Flimp, as all that was previously black fades even further.
Who knew it could get more dark?
This isn't just regular darkness. This
Yeah,
is advanced darkness.
I knew that joke was coming this session.
God damn it.
All right.
And who else to make it but me?
I knew it would be you. I had the utmost faith.
Glad I didn't disappoint.
Oh no, you did disappoint.
Yeah,
Even better then.
you did what you
not here to
intended
please
to
you.
do.
All right. Back upstairs.
Hooray!
You hear like
Back to us.
piano in the background. Does anybody else hear that? I'm not going crazy, right?
Yeah.
That's me. Sorry.
No worries. I just wanted to make sure.
Doo-doo, doo-doo. Tell them to play Megalovania.
No, please. Please. I'm begging.
All right. The rest upstairs. You make your way past the main shaft. And are heading back towards the ladder. So you eventually find yourselves back at the river crossing again.
Alright, Koja.
No,
Get-
no, we've got no time.
Oh my god, okay. You're gonna get wet though.
Don't
LOL.
patronize me.
I am patronizing you.
Stupid cow.
I'm literally patronizing you right now. That was a slur. Why would you do that? Why would you say that to me? That's so hurtful.
Yeah, whatever.
Damn, Koja, what the hell got into
Damn,
you?
Koja, what the fuck? Where are you going? Why are you running?
No,
I
I don't
mean-
know, because
I
our
mean,
friend's been
okay.
missing for 20 minutes.
I mean, it's... Alright, whatever. I mean, yeah. But I mean, we already wasted enough time with that old dude. He's gonna be dead. He's probably already dead. We can just find him when we get there.
Yeah, very teamwork view, Naraka.
Well, I mean, we're literally already on our way. If you didn't have to get wet, all I'm saying is you didn't have to get wet. Because you're gonna bitch about it on the way back. I know you will.
I don't know, I only hear one person bitching right now, that's all I'm saying.
Let's fight. You wanna fight?
Both of you stop. Naraka, you go first.
Okay. Can do. I'd like to go first.
All right.
I'm just gonna go for it, I guess.
You step out onto the rickety-looking bridge, and you hear it sort of the old wood creak below your hooves, but it holds.
Great. Okay, guys, you should be okay. I will.
But what if
Be
you weaken it,
gentle.
huh?
Yeah, well, you know what? That's your problem.
That's
LOL.
true.
I'm gonna wait to head down. I'll wait for them to cross.
Okay, I guess you're going.
Alright. Is it holding up? I guess so.
It does. It creaks similarly, but not quite as bad as when Naraka was walking across it.
Sorry, guys.
Alright.
Sorry, I'm big.
Well,
Can't
you
help
did already
it.
break the elevator.
That was not my fault, okay?
You were on it though.
Bridge is holding
Yeah, well,
up.
so were you.
Well, yeah, but you're heavier.
I think
Shut up.
I think last one off takes the blame.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
come
were the one.
on.
You jumped off of it, so you know what? Maybe you were the one that messed it up. I don't know. Anyway,
Kick your ass.
Whoops.
heading down. I'll go
Yeah.
first.
There we go. There we go. All right. The ladder is rusty and kind of rough under your hands, but it seems to hold your weight, Naraka.
Good. Then I'll head down first.
Yeah, we'd be in real lick of trouble if it didn't.
Yeah, it snaps off when I fall to my death.
Look out below.
Incoming.
All right. Then you climb for quite some time and eventually find yourself at the bottom of the ladder.
Skeleton, fun. How far up is the ladder?
Goes up quite some ways.
Can
Good
I
for
like?
you, Hilda.
Can I
Nine
see
six.
see where they're at though?
It's dark up there.
Dang. All right. I was gonna yell at them about the skeleton, but whatever.
I mean, you can't see them. You don't know that they won't be able to hear you.
That is also true. So they can see it when they get down here. I'll just stare at it for a little bit.
All right. The others, Naraka disappears off into the darkness, and you wait for some time. What do you do?
After you, Hilda.
Alright, I guess I'm going.
What? Not splitting the party again?
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go get a drink in town. I'll see you guys later.
All right. If the other two of you, your intention is to come down here, then I'll just bring you down here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No need to make it take longer. Eventually, Naraka, after some time of waiting, you hear footsteps against the metal rungs of the ladder and turn to see Hilda. Then a little bit longer after that, you see Kojo as well.
Guys, look, there's a dead body. We've seen so many of
Wow.
these already, unfazed.
Well,
Yeah, I'm glad I had gloves on. I didn't want to get tetanus from that ladder.
it looks a little large to be a gnome, so I guess.
Yes, Flimp didn't die and rot away.
It's
and
also
all of a sudden-
very advanced in the stages of deterioration.
Well,
to
we
be
don't know
honest.
what's down here.
Yeah, you never know. That's all I'm saying.
Oh
All right. So the tunnel stretches off ahead, and when you arrive down here, Hilda, you have a torch, right? You didn't put it up.
Yeah.
Right. Then you still have it. You all can see through your torchlight.
boy. Wait, just from the torch?
Woohoo.
No need to suffer.
All right. So you head down that the only passageway that you can go, and eventually see more torchlight flickering up ahead.
Hmm.
Oh boy.
And you come to a crossroads.
Which way do you guys want to go?
Which way would his stupid little gnome go?
No, I'm not a stupid little gnome. I'm just a stupid large creature.
You said it.
Yeah, we've established that.
Can I slap both of them?
Hey, I didn't do anything.
You're both bickering incessantly.
I don't think you're stupid, Naraka.
I've established that I am.
Shush.
It's alright.
Alright. Well, if I were Flimp, I would have gone away from the light.
Which light?
There's a torch over here.
And he's very gung-ho about going right into danger, like an idiot. So I say we go straight.
Okay.
Yeah, just spin the dagger again.
No.
Flip, you're right. That made me laugh. Alright, so continuing on down this path, eventually, the three of you find the cavern open up again in front of you.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, good God.
I definitely should have gone this way.
I mean, we don't see anybody for now, though, so I guess that's a plus.
Is this like a door?
Get a little closer.
Alright, guys, let's get a little closer.
Yeah, let's go right up to this
Let's go
obvious
right up
fucking
to it
trap.
and stand on it.
Alright, now that you're in the room, you can see a little better. So this cavern is sort of separated in two different elevations. You're standing in the lower portion, and then there's sort of a upper part on a rocky outcropping. And you can see a set of stone stairs that lead up towards this upper portion. And beyond them, flickering in the torchlight, you can see this massive stone door.
Is a door.
Hmm.
Well, I don't think we should go through it until we find Flimp,
Can
but
we go through it? Like, I
Well,
doubt we'll even
that
be
is
able to
also
open
a
it. I don't know
question.
what's going on.
I don't know. I have a pretty high strength. I'm pretty strong. If it's a weight issue, I've got you. Magic, no.
Koji's just giving Naraka a look.
I'm sorry. What does the inside of the cavern look like? Like, does it spread out like in the darkness, or are there like distinct walls?
You can see the walls illuminated by the torchlight, but they're natural cave walls, not
Okay.
constructed.
So, like, for example, somebody just wouldn't just meander out of like a random door in the side of the wall or something.
Not that you can see. It just looks like natural cave walls on either side. The only parts that look built are the stairs and the door past it.
Okay.
The rest of it
Alright,
looks like a
guys.
relatively natural cavern.
Yeah, I don't think Flimp is here, but we should check this out just in case.
If you insist.
I'm just
Alright.
saying.
I'm not going into the ritual circle first.
Neither am I. I think he'll just
Actually, we
go.
might not be able to see that from down here. Come to think of it.
You can't.
Sorry.
No worries.
The ritual circle vibes.
Well, I don't want to go to the door first anyway.
I mean, we should
I
just
guess I'll
see if
go
we can
last.
see it.
Hilda, as you climb to the top of the stairs, you can now see the door a little better. And before you on the ground is a carved ritual circle that just lets off a soft red glow. And then
Oh,
beyond it,
fuck no.
the door, you can actually see something else on it now. Carved into it is all manner of sort of profane looking sigils. And in the very center of that sigil is just sort of twinkling in the torchlight a gem. And it's embedded into the center of this door.
Hilda, don't.
Hilda wants it, I can tell.
Hilda, don't.
But
Maybe.
Hilda.
Hilda? Don't do that.
There is a giant glowing circle on
What
the
if-
ground, Hilda.
is
It's
it-
glowing.
Is it carved into the ground? The sigil, the circle.
No, it appears to be drawn in some sort of chalky mix, sort of medium. It's
Great.
not.
Who wants to
It's not
break?
carved.
Who wants
Unlike
to
the
break
last
it?
one, this one is glowing.
Yeah,
I
this
do
one
not
is
want to touch
active.
it.
I will
do
say
not
mean,
want
if
any
you-
of us to touch that.
there is enough room to walk by it.
Hmm.
You don't have to step into it to step up here if you want.
I mean, I don't want to go up there, but if anybody else wants to go up there, not Hilda though. I don't think Hilda should go up there. Maybe Hilda should not go up there.
Why? You want the gem all for yourself, don't you?
No, I don't. I don't want you to have it.
That gem is
That-
cursed for sure.
That is absolutely bad news. It's in a spooky door, Hilda. Spooky door gems are bad.
Fine. We'll come back here after we find Flimp.
Yes.
But mark my
Thank
words,
you.
I'm getting that gem.
Yeah, unless
Yeah,
it's
sure you
cursed
are.
and then you die and then everything
if it
bad
is.
happens. Hilda, you will never be satisfied with wealth even in death, will you?
I will.
Oh, okay. Well,
There's
When
a
I'm king
fable
of the
about this.
pirates.
I don't know which one it is, but it exists. I'm sure of it.
there's some story out here somewhere that tells you you shouldn't do this.
All right. You make your way back to the crossroads. And this time decide to turn on the path you didn't take. And
Yeah,
further,
well-
further off ahead, you can see more torches, and all of them are lit.
Well, I guess I was wrong. Flip must have come this way.
I mean, there's not much else he could have gone except maybe through
Unless
the door.
he's big on
Yeah.
opening doors magically.
He seems like he would. But we gotta check all our options before we go through big spooky door. So
All right. Then you continue following the torchlight until you see the cavern widen before you again.
there's people.
And off in the distance, illuminated by the torches, you can see some cells.
To go
Oh,
talk
come on,
to
you guys
them.
aren't gonna
It's
make
not
me
me.
go first, are you?
I don't know. I'm humongous. You always tell me that this.
Oh my
You
god,
just-
fine. I guess I'll lead the
Make
charge
the road
yet again.
back to it.
You're supposed to be the tank.
Not making.
I'm not-
You're not making any
I'm
attempt to be stealthy, right? So they notice
No.
you. They notice you.
Okay, well, there's no point in going in
Hey.
order.
The
You lot
woman.
wouldn't have happened.
Continue. Continue.
What?
Continue.
You lot wouldn't have happened to see a gnome about yay high come through here?
She responds kind of in a hushed voice. Are you the others that he spoke about?
Oh, so he did. Good. Yeah.
Yes. Flimpy said his name was.
That's him.
Yep.
Yep, that sounds right.
Well, he came here on his own, and then, well, one of the witches showed up, and then everything went black, and I didn't see what happened to him.
Huh. So the witch is here. I knew it.
Or one of, at least.
One of.
Yeah.
It went
So you
black.
didn't see where he went.
No, like I said, when the witch arrived, everything went dark, and I didn't see what happened.
And then, like, when did the darkness subside? Was he just, like, not there? Or...
When the darkness went away, Both him and the witch were gone.
Hmm.
This appears to be a problem, guys. I feel like he did the thing that he does with things that
Where
he
he
probably shouldn't do.
Calls God's bluff.
Where he's literally just instigates fights. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Well, if she ambushed him, we should probably get out of here before he comes back.
I mean, yeah.
I would advise you to keep as quiet as you can in case she does come back.
Okay. Also, for everyone's sake, we weren't here.
Of course.
And if we do happen to defeat the witch, we'll come back and try and get you out of there.
Why not right now?
Yeah, I can get him out literally right now.
Well, we don't know when she's coming back, so do we really want to risk getting
What, it takes you an hour to
mollywopped
pick
by
a
a
lock?
witch?
Yes,
Literally just-
your daughter party member, please.
No man.
I can
Nobody
literally just break it off. We can just throw them. We can just be like, hey guys, there's a ladder. Go take the ladder. Like,
I assume these two don't look as emaciated as the other people.
No, they look tired and kind of covered in grime. And they don't look well, but they don't look like they're starving.
yeah, no, they can climb a ladder. Like, it's not that hard. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten recently. Not gonna climb a ladder. I think they can.
Well, they do look worse off than you guys.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. No, I'm like, these guys look worse than I am, but I feel bad right now.
The woman behind the elven woman that you're talking to, has a large cut on her face, and you can see sort of dried blood around it, but it's not currently
Has
bleeding.
she been doing anything to any of you?
Yes, well,
The witch.
occasionally they have us work the mines and then bring us back down here, and from what I understand, Jessamine, she wasn't mining fast enough.
Hmm. How long ago was that?
It's hard to say. You lose track of time when you can't see the sun, but not too long ago.
Hmm. So they probably won't put her back to work for a little while. At least.
Maybe they will because they seem bad enough.
I guess, but
Judging by how they usually put us to work, I'd say we have at least a little bit of time before they come back to put us back to work.
What do you guys want to do? Because we could let them out now, but we could also wait. But there is the possibility that we don't come back.
They could also be helpful, is another thing to think about.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose.
I guess they aren't as strong as us, but it's something. They're certainly going to be stronger than the old man.
Flip a coin?
Flip the dagger.
This is really what we're doing.
This is true random chance D&D campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my god,
what
is this
we're
really
doing.
what we're doing?
this is what
I
we
don't want
do.
this. Oh my gosh. I guess I'm outvoted.
Alright, I'm rolling a d6. And if it's an even number, we stay here and help them out and then go forward. If it's an odd number, we just come back
We just bounce.
if we can.
Alright.
And 5.
So we're leaving.
Yep.
All right.
I'm very disappointed in you two.
I'm sorry. What? You could have just done something.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah,
I'm so
yeah,
good at picking
yep,
locks or
yeah.
and or smashing them.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, that's really my specialty apparently.
Right.
Smarty
We'll
pants.
come back for you if we can.
As you guys begin to walk off in that direction, you hear her call out, "Hold on, wait."
What?
Okay. Backs up.
If you're heading down that way, then you should know. Before everything went dark, we heard noises from that direction.
Mhm.
How's everybody looking right now on?
Hang on, let's do
On-
this in character. The elven woman who you haven't asked her name says, "Are any of you injured?"
Oh yeah, I'm definitely
yeah.
beat the fuck up.
Let
We're
me
all
take
pretty
a
beaten
look.
up.
See. I have to check. Yeah. Oh my God. I'm like
Naraga just
bleeding
wandering
now.
around really low
I am
health.
literally just like
it's
I'm
fine.
literally just like bleeding everywhere.
Y'all should just like sweep in the cell.
Yeah, just like, hey, can we come in here with you guys? You
Yeah,
guys got
let's
some room
break
in there?
ourselves into jail.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's like Kung Fu Panda 2. Nobody's gonna get the joke, but that's okay.
I feel like I want to, but I don't.
It's okay.
As you discuss amongst yourself your injuries, the woman, the elven woman who you have not asked her name, says, I don't have much energy left in me, but I can heal one of you if you wish."
She's a freaking cleric.
Naraka.
Oh my god.
No, listen, I have a healing potion, so like I can just drink that.
Alright.
I'll be
Alright,
okay.
well, what are you at,
Told
Helda?
you then.
No, what are you at, Helda?
16. I have the highest HP currently.
No, I have 17, so I'm higher than
Oh. Well, second highest then.
you. Yeah. You're in the middle.
Well, I guess it's me then.
All right. Hold out your hand to the cell.
Alright.
She clasps your hand. Roll a d8 for me.
Ooh, an 8.
And then
Ooh.
add 4.
Fuck yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
shit.
Nice.
And you heal for that amount.
Way to go.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
What's your health at now?
I am max health.
Nice.
Nice.
You guys
At
didn't
least
even
one of us
ask her name.
is.
Oh, that feels
Alright.
much better.
I'm gonna drink my healing potion as well.
All right.
It's
Then,
2d4 plus 2, I think. So let me roll that.
Yeah, make your rolls.
It would be nice if it would roll. I have the fast internet. Why is it doing this to me?
Doesn't sound like you do.
If you want, you can have someone else make it for you if you want.
Can
but not
somebody
right.
else please make a roll for me?
Right.
Thanks.
Just 2d4 then, and then we'll add the 2 after. Is anybody doing it?
I did.
I did it.
You're not gonna like it.
It's okay.
I got a 4.
Okay,
With
so
my-
plus 2 is 6.
So you heal
Yeah.
for 6, yeah.
I
should-
Yep, this is okay. I should have definitely given that to Hilda, because I am not looking too hot right now, and it would have been better if we had somebody else that was a little more hot.
You're our tank. You need it more.
Yeah,
Mhm.
okay. I'm still not looking that hot, fortunately. I don't have anything.
I could probably take like one hit.
Mm.
I think it's okay.
Coach is gonna look back at her and thank her. Thank you very much. Jesus.
It's
Don't
not,
even know what her name is.
it's not much,
Sad.
but I'm happy to help.
What are your names, by the way?
I'm Ellison, and the woman with me is Jessamine.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Hilda.
Nice to meet you all.
Well,
This
let's
is
hope we
Nabaka,
meet
and that's
again, huh?
Kota.
What? What'd you say, Hilda?
Nothing.
Uh-huh.
I believe
Alright.
she was introducing us, Coach,
Oh.
because we didn't give them our name. I think it's okay. We could just be mysterious.
We are
people.
in a hurry, okay?
Yeah, they don't get.
I'm
they don't
trying
get
to stay in
know
character.
Who we are.
Thanks for your help. We'll be back if we can.
You hear her as you leave, just in a whisper say, "All right."
Alright. Let's
Alright,
fucking
let's-
go.
Let's go fight some things.
Alright. And you make your way down this hall. Just take a 2-minute break. I'm gonna get some more water.
Alright.
Okay.
So
Okay.
bathroom break if you need it.
Whew, this is getting tense.
Mental break.
We're in a pinch. We don't know if Flimp's still alive.
I don't know if I'm still alive.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we're in less of a pinch now, but still in a pinch.
Yeah,
I
we
do
definitely
believe
should
we
have
are.
taken a long rest. I don't know
We
why
are-
the hell we decided. Yes, let's explore this whole cave without a long rest.
We said, yeah, no,
It's
let's just
fine.
let's keep going. Yeah, that's the smart idea. But
Yeah.
nope, here
It's
we
fine.
are. I think it's okay.
Like literally, if I had any more spells, I would have gotten out, but I don't. So I die. It's fine.
Yeah, we can all die, and then that's that's
Yep.
it.
Just
That's-
TPK. Just
Yep.
feed the hag one by one.
Yep.
Yep.
Unless we catch her by surprise.
Yeah. Doing whatever the hell she's doing with my body.
Pulls up like, "Hey guys, we are here to fight, and you didn't know we were coming," and then we die. So
I'm honestly surprised she wasn't just still hidden at the entrance to that.
Yeah.
Like, I really thought she was just gonna jump you guys too, and you guys are just gonna have to fight right there.
would have been sad, and yeah, I think it'll be okay.
Alternative idea.
We just die.
We get Flimp when she's not there.
And take a long
And
rest.
then
outside
we
of the
take a
cave.
long rest.
No.
And we
No,
don't
in the
go
cell,
anywhere.
in the cell where Flimp is. We
And
take a long rest right there. Oh dear.
We take it in wherever he is. We
Yep.
take a long rest on top of the witch. She's like sleeping or something, and we're like, let's go to bed too. So we just all take a long rest. Like, yeah, this is fine. Oh boy.
Ah!
What are you yelling about?
Ah!
No! I feel like we're gonna be doing a lot of this now, though, because of
Oh shit.
what's about to go on. What's
What do you
about to go
say?
down?
I really hope Jay doesn't make me roll for death saves.
Death saves.
Because if so, I'm dead.
Why? Do you
I
just
rolled
think that
three d20s and I rolled a 5, a 3, and an 8.
that's really sad?
That's like,
Well, maybe you'll just use up all your bad luck then.
Yeah, that's what that was.
Yeah.
No, that
just
would
little
be if you rolled
testes.
a
I
1.
will only pass from now on.
Yeah.
You can still roll a 1.
Yeah, that is true, but we don't talk about that, you know? It's unsaid.
It can only get better, right?
Yeah.
Not technically.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Technically,
guys
it can
understand
get
odds.
I'm actually in a statistics class right now, and just so you know, we're learning how to read charts. So I would say that I know a pretty good amount about probability. Okay, I know
I rolled an
what
18. I'll
I
try
know
to
what a
send you my luck
Yeah,
chi-square
Gregor, can you
is.
roll my death saves for me?
I'll try to channel my luck to you.
Yeah.
I am literally playing Stardew Valley right now.
No, same.
I haven't
Oh
pulled
my
up on
God.
a separate. I haven't pulled up on a separate computer. It's all right.
Naraka!
It's okay.
Naraka, you know what I have to say about
Naraka!
your statistics?
Yeah. What about statistics?
He has a 50% chance of rolling a 1 and a 50% chance of